This is Big Red, and I feel it's one of the wilder flower paintings of anemones and table, smaller vase of other flowers, and one that always excites me. This is actually a chair, had a flower cushion on it, but anyway, somehow they're trying feeling of wildness and excitement in it. And this is a small painting from Kane, from this old Hotel Gonet in Lorraine, and with the flowers and a beautiful old table, and a model, and some palm trees and a boat outside. This is an earlier painting of mine that's on resale, and this is from a balcony in Kane with flowers on it overlooking the port, from the Hotel Splendide over the old port of Kane, with trying to capture some of that ravishing light of Kane.
In the actual private showing room of the gallery, where we have other paintings, new and old, that did not fit the theme of secret gardens and florals. And the first is a 60 by 50, and I'll let Bob take over from here.
This is our favorite room in Positano. It's called Undici, which means room number 11. It has a pinkish tint to the wall, but in that southern Italian light it becomes very bright and wild. This is flowers over a doorway in the villa next door, the Bay of Positano. The pink clouds coming across, which are very spectacular. They come over the mountains from Sorrento. This is part of a garden below, a banana plant, flowers, and Positano in the distance. This is Via della Condotti in Rome, a scene of Rome in the evening. I tried to get some of the beautiful color of the buildings and the architecture and some of the cafe life in Rome, people coming on the La Vespa, a cafe table. A close friend of mine, his wife, who's Roman, told me that if the Romans go out at night to rub against each other, she says it more beautifully in Italian. And there was feeling of all these figures in the wonderful warmth and life in Rome. This girl sort of gesturing while she's talking, which is only could be Italian. And other people on motor scooters here. A girl sort of sitting next to a man in cafe, only the way the Romans do. Wonderful feeling of joy in life. This one is called Alaska. It's a ice cream parlor in Cannes with icicles coming down from the ceiling.
Stand on the other side.
Sure.
Well,
Okay.
this professional tape is not used to.
Should I just go on?
Yeah, keep on going.
This was a group of people sort of leaning against the counter, all holding up their ice creams, eating, which was sort of a wonderful group, and a couple hugging on this side.
And this is a painting from last year of Mozart's Magic Flute. Isn't this from this period? Yeah.
Yes, yes. Or no, Midsummer Night's Dream.
Midsummer Night's Dream, that's right.
Yeah, and
yeah, there's a vertical.
it was figures in the woods and nymphs and fawns cavorting in with little fireflies shining on the top in the moonlight, and one of those half men, half horses with a girl going off with him, and another couple lying.
And just below it,
this is from Cadaqués, Spain. It was actually some Spaniards talking on motorcycles with the terraces of Cadaqués, which is one of the great towns where Picasso started his Cubism. And I always love the feeling of the motorcycles, which become almost an abstract feeling, and then the softness of the figures with it. And you can tell that there's Spaniards on a motorcycle, because the Italians usually have a boy and a girl on a motorcycle, and the Spaniards usually have 3 people on the motorcycle. This is from the Venice show last year. This is Harry's bar, and different people.
And this again is a 50 by 60.
50 by 60, with a little bit of the Grand Canal showing behind. And this was a wonderful group of boats in the port of Capri. This ravishing port where there's always these unbelievable colors, and these striped awnings from the boats, a large red and pink sailboat in the front. There was a boat with a yellow inside and a bright red outside over there. This one with the striped awning had sort of a pale blue and this wonderful green inside. There was a red boat on the shore there with the little green on it. The colors are always just unbelievable in this light out at sea.
And just below it is one from Venice.
This from Venice, with the poles and the gondola and the entrance of one of the palazzos and the reflections in that wonderful Venetian light.
And here's some Italian bicycles, right? Or cyclists?
Right. Yeah, no, motorcycles.
Motorcycles,
actually, leaving
yeah.
the beach.
But there are only 2 to bicycle, a motorcycle there. And there are only 2 instead of 3.
Oh yeah, there are only 2, right. This is typical of people going back to Naples from Positano at night, and the girl's always hugging the man, holding
And a
on.
couple sharing an ice cream cone.
Yeah, this typical Italians with their sensuous way of eating ice cream.
And finally another 60 by 50.
Yes, this is in Buca di Bacco in Positano, with people eating watermelon and a girl with an ice cream cone, and there's always a couple hugging at the end of the bar, and the flowers overhead. There are always flowers for one's roof in Positano.
Well, thank you very much, Bob. It's a
Thanks.
very exciting group of paintings.